What's up, everyone? Welcome to TwoMystics shop. Today we're doing a pick a card reading. I'm not really sure why. Maybe it's just because there's different types of people coming on the channel, or because the channel's growing right now, getting more subscribers, more people liking the channel. But I'm feeling called to keep these readings general. Okay, general pick a card, so everyone can have a different message. Okay, so we're gonna take a time to pick your pile 1, 2, or 3, and then you can go down to the timestamps below and choose your pile, and I'll see you in your reading. Okay, pile number 1 is this 3 of Cups. Looks like this. Pile number 2 looks like this 2 of Cups. And pile number 3 looks like this Ace of Cups. Okay, so take some time here to decide which pile you're resonating with. And we're gonna do pile selection for all 3 parties. I said parties, I don't know why. All 3 piles before we get into the readings. So if you want to go ahead and go in the timestamps in the comment sections, jump ahead to your reading, you can. If you want to stay for pile selection and watch me shuffle and pull your cards, we can. Okay, we can have you stay for that. All right, that's gonna go for pile number 2, and this one for pile number 3. All right, let's pull some oracles. For pile 1. 1, 2. That one. Pile number 2. I don't know why, but for pile 3, I usually pull from the bottom of the deck. So for some of you who are readers or you're learning about cards, you may be wondering how I pull cards. I kind of just listen to myself, okay? I tap in with my intuition. Sometimes I pull from the top, sometimes I pull from the bottom. Sometimes I cut the deck into 3. And sometimes I don't. Alright, so that's going pile 1. I'm getting excited about this reading. I don't know why. I think something cool is going to come out. And yeah, you might not hear excitement in my voice, but that does not mean that I'm not excited, okay? All right, let's pull some dragon cards. Grab your coffee, grab your tea. My voice sounds very scratchy today. Pile 2. pile 3. Alright, we're pulling with one of my favorite tarot decks today. This is the Starman Tarot. Okay, so as I'm pulling cards, I'm thinking of the Library of the Untold channel. So you guys could watch that, or if you're not watching it already, you can want to check out that channel. Okay. Okay, maybe we'll pull from some other decks in the readings, but I'm being called to stop here for the pile selection. Okay. Really scratchy voice today. Alright, so that's gonna be pile 1. We'll put the cards here for now. Alright, so go ahead and jump to the pile timestamps that you feel called to. We're going to put pile 2 up here for right now. And then pile 3. Pile 3 we'll put also up top. Okay, I just want to remind you that you are in the right place and time. Okay. Pile number 1, if you have selected this pile, welcome to your reading. Let's put your card in the middle. Okay, we have self-care. You could be partying a lot right now, or recovering from the aftermath of partying. Some of you, I'm getting, could be like party planners, or it could be your job to network. I'm getting someone here who really takes care of their skincare. Someone could also be like a skincare rep or esthetician. Okay. Someone here could be 41, 31, or 21, or that number or multiple numbers there could resonate for you. If you feel called to more than one pile, you could watch more than one too. Okay, so this is interesting. So we're seeing this beginner's mind. I'm also hearing in the beginning there was dark and light. Okay, we have it's in the hand, the universe is your partner, and moon maiden with new beginnings. Okay, this is giving me like the full card energy. Let's see what else comes out for you. We have bee spirit with prosperity. So the bee could be a good spirit animal for you right now to work with. Elf energy with playful. Purification with the pure spirit. Your dragon card is peanut butter dragon companion. Okay, this is giving me gym rat energy. You could be into like those peanut butter acai bowls, or you could be into those like peanut butter or peanut butter smoothie, workout smoothie. I'm gonna move the candle over. I'm hearing candelabra. For some of you, you could work in a lamp store or own a furniture shop. Okay. Or do you have like a big candle on your altar? Someone here could practice like Judaism. You could have a menorah. Okay, you could, part of your tradition could be like lighting the menorah for some of you, or maybe your ancestors. Okay, we do have the Eight of Wands. We do have the Nine of Swords. Okay, I'm getting universe communication. Some of you could have started to hear in the spirit. That could be like freaking you out. Some of this could be like this universe spirit communication could be in your dreams. Okay, you could see elves or fairies. Some of this could be like either you've existed in another realm, you currently exist in another realm, or you have like fairy ancestors that visit you in the dream realm. Okay, we have the Ten of Swords. Can you still see that? Yeah. Okay, we have the Seven of Cups. The Hanged One. And the Page of Swords. Okay, there's a shadow side here that you could either consciously or unconsciously be aware of. And I feel that it is comparing self to others. I feel like I'm speaking to someone who's very like, you're either in the corporate world, you're in a family business or entrepreneur, but you're like, you're maybe, I don't know, if you're not at the beginning of your spiritual journey or awakening or about to hit that spiritual awakening, this is probably not your pile and you may want to go elsewhere. Like if you're not working on like consciously being like, my issue is I'm comparing myself to others, or I want this skincare procedure or this Botox because I want to look like someone else. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm not trying to like put that down. It's just like, okay, let's say there's a person who fully loves and accepts themselves. They may not need to compare themselves to other because they know they're themselves. So like that could be something you're working on. Okay, others of you, that could have really triggered you because you haven't like realized that yet. Okay, I'm trying to say this like in a caring way, just to like connect with you, to be like, this is your pile. So if that doesn't resonate with you or you get too triggered, you could either leave the pile or decide to stay and face like the shadow side. Okay. Now, wanting to like change your face or overspend to kind of like in some way keep up with the Joneses is kind of destroying you. You could feel like an inner battle in your mind. Nine of Swords, possibly depressed, possibly dealing with nightmares. Okay, if you're having reoccurring nightmares, this could be a childhood trauma trying to express itself to you. Okay, there's a spirit animal that you're not aware of, or maybe you are. Maybe you see it in the dream state. For some of you, I'm getting like, it could even be this dragon, but this dragon could also represent a different energy that's like, you could like fall asleep and there's literally a fairy there that's like, I'm gonna show you this, and brings their wand and shows you something in the dream, but it ends up being a nightmare. And someone here is like, who the hell is this nightmare fairy? Okay, this person's trying to bring up like this fairy or elf or dragon. They're trying to show you the other side, okay, like your unconscious side. And they're not like, this could be mentally kind of like hurting, or you're just like not getting what they're telling you. So what they want you to know is they're not telling you or showing you these dreams or nightmare scenes to attack you or hurt you. They're telling you it to bring it up for healing, for purification. Okay, so try to take these images, like revamp and revise how you're seeing them. And if you need help with that, go see a psychotherapist, go see a dream analyst. You could do a shadow reading with me. You can book that in my Etsy shop if this resonates with you, and we can go in and like analyze what's going on, or what potentially could be going on. Okay, but I'm seeing you with this new beginning. Okay, some of you could be wanting to kind of change your shift and not know how. Some of you could be entering into dark night of the soul for some of you. And some of you, I'm really getting, could be partying, or your job allows you to party and network so much that you don't have to face yourself. I am seeing someone here who could not like seeing themselves in the mirror. There's a lot of pictures of the woman here. You could also be a masculine or gender fluid person who really, you could be in any form here, but I'm seeing like there's two pictures with the head turned away, but it's giving me the energy like at times you may not like to look yourself in the mirror. Okay, so it's like resolving that. Like, how can we shift into like some of you could be doing the inner work and the shadow work, but it's just a lot. And it's like learning to love yourself when other people may have not shown you that you're lovable in the past. It could be a lot. Okay, so I just want to express a lot of like care and compassion for you, because you're trying to get this other perspective. You're trying to get clarity on maybe how to like funnel your talents. It's like, how do I find balance between self-destruction and like part of like a spiritual message for you as part of your path is like shattering this old version of you that other people have shown you that you know is like not true. Okay, so it's like allowing that shattering to occur. But this is like kind of like earth shattering. So that's why you need to be set up with your back underneath here. We had the self-care. Okay. Also, some of you, I'm hearing like the cosmetic surgery or facial alterations that you're going through actually is healing for you. Okay. For some of you, it's detrimental, and some of you, it's healing. Okay, because it's like taking empowerment of like how you look or how you want to feel when you look in the mirror. Some of you actually could be working with a therapist. But if you're like, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't, and ultimately listen to your own intuition here. Some of you actually could talk to a therapist already about like altering your face or like face surgery or whatever that is for you. And so you're clear about why you're doing it and how. But for some of you, that there's a warning of addiction there. Okay, so don't let it get too far, and make sure you agree with what your therapist is guiding you there. I see that you have done so much work here, and it's ongoing. This reading could also be past, present, future for someone. So someone could have already been through this place, is headed into this place, or has come out of this place. So for some of you, this is past, you know, take it how it resonates. But I'm seeing someone here who has really worked on communication about dark things, communicating when they are feeling depressed, communicating about like, say for some of you, you have a partnership or like a marriage here, and it's like communicating about, hey, if you don't see me tonight, I'm going out partying because I need to blow off steam, and I'm still going to check in with you. Or maybe your partner doesn't need you to check in with them. I'm seeing a lot of trust in your relationships, like because you've built this trust, and it's like you're very clear with your partners when you have partners. Some of you could be single, or you're like learning to be very clear on how to communicate your issues. Like you may be someone who has been sober in the past, and like I'm not trying to direct you one way or the other, okay, in this following statement. I'm trying to say that there could be someone here who has been like in a sobriety program in the past, who has consciously chosen, hey, I'm gonna go out and party all night because I know what my issues are, I know why I'm doing it, and I'm consciously choosing it. So I'm talking to someone who, it's like, if you're not to this place, this is future for you. Okay, someone here is going through or has gone through a process to become almost like hyper consciously aware of what they're doing and why they're doing it, and learning, and they're either learning or have learned how to communicate this effectively. Like this is like someone finding their power through their dream state messages, through their being able to communicate through their depression, through any self-sabotage, through self-destruction. Someone here has chosen to be very abundant and prosperous. And for some of you, if you want to meet your dragon, and this dragon is a symbol of like your dream guide, or you have a spirit protector. Some of you, this could be like an animal that you have in your presence, like your cat or your dog could be this. But for others of you, if you don't feel like you have this, some of you could not be dreaming because you're on some type of prescription pill or other substances. Okay, so just know, be where you're at on your journey. But some of you, when you return to dreaming at some point, you can ask to meet your spirit animal. Or spirit guide. Okay, if you're wondering like who that is. Okay, so others of you, this kind of like fairy elf realm, you could like to dress up like a fairy. That could be like an inner child thing for you if you're not already doing that. Let's get a final deck to pull from. Okay, part of me wants to go into the drama and get like the Kipper, and then part of me wants to just like be like, okay, where are you headed? So let's see. I'm hearing you're headed straight for a relationship. Okay, so some of you also maybe have been single for a long time. Others of you are gonna head straight to a relationship for like self-destruction, which I'm not advising. I'm just hearing like, like be conscious about what you're doing and why. Okay, so where are we headed? Okay, so we have the coffin card. Someone could be going to a funeral or something like that. It's like, only take that if it's already resonated. Okay, if you already have that on the books, don't take this as like, oh, like someone's dying, like don't freak out. That's not what I'm reading as. Okay, we have wealthy man. Some of you could be set for these large inheritances, a change in status, a change in money. Others of you, I'm speaking to a wealthy man. Some of you could do coffin sales even. Someone could do real estate sales or own a mortuary. Some of you could be a wealthy man that is like contemplating buying a mortuary. That could be a good choice for you. We have the pathway with the message of concern. There's some change taking place. Okay. All right. Someone's under judgment, but this could also be someone changing careers, or someone who has either a partner who's a judge, a spouse, or a lawyer. Okay. If you're the divine masculine in this reading, you could have just stayed to observe, and now you're coming out at the end because this doesn't really match. This is someone in your life. So if you're like the woman I was talking to, or the gender fluid person, if you're dealing with, this could be like a father, a sugar daddy. This could be a different person cross-watching who is like a father or a sugar daddy or a judge or a lawyer, or this could be someone's judge or lawyer or whatever. Okay, we have expectation. So you're going to have to take this part how it resonates because I'm talking to a lot of different people. Official person, judgment, and expectation. Okay, there's different energies. Some people here could be on trial for a death. Okay, other people could be, I'm seeing like Sherlock Holmes and like auspicious. So there could have been a suspicious death. Others of you could have been pregnant and you had miscarriage. So my condolences if that's you. Yeah, main female. But you have maybe like weird energy about that, or maybe you feel like someone has slipped something in your drink that made you miscarriage, something like that. Sudden wealth and main female. Okay, someone here could have had a spouse who was a wealthy male pass, or someone who was like an elder male or like sugar daddy who has passed. I'm seeing this judgment for some of you is going to be like a reading of a will. Okay. An official person. I've seen an official person knocking on a door. This change is coming in wealth. 777. Okay. Someone could be confronting and trying to end a gambling addiction here. Someone else here, I'm seeing like a king and queen of swords buying a mortuary. Okay. It's weird too because there's like the candelabra. Remember we were talking about the candelabra? Someone here could be a funeral director. Someone here could be affiliated. We have a mature woman, toil and labor, and a child. Okay. Someone here could be doing shadow work around childhood labor. There's the courtroom and the main male. Okay, listen. I don't know what's going on here. Some of it feels a little bit dark. If you have some enterprise dealt with child labor, something's being uncovered. Okay. Some of you are an adults who are going through a child labor or child some type of justice. Okay, someone here is going through justice. Some therapist could have guided you towards this legal system with justice. Okay, it's also weird though because I'm seeing this this foot tied up. Someone could be tied up in court. There's a candelabra in the family room also. Okay. Someone could have loved to just like play the game Clue when they were a kid. Someone here could be a detective. Someone here could be working on a case. Someone in particular here could have been poisoned like through Botox or something like that. Okay. Something's being exposed. Okay. Some of you, this courtroom is like a spiritual court in your dream. You could be dreaming about court. Some of you could have gone through a court process in childhood that you have blocked out. Okay, I'm getting a lot of different messages here. So really ask your guides to show you the truth, to show you what really happened in your dream space. And others of you may want to go see like a dream hypnotherapist or someone who can like put you in a state of consciousness where you can reveal what this is about. Others of you are going to get a letter or like a knock on the door about some legal proceeding. Some people, this is in regards to a family business. Others are going to maybe even win like a mortuary or a business in a legal proceeding that has come up due to a death. Like say someone's family member or uncle owned this mortuary. There's someone debating the will reading, okay, about the rights about this. So there's a lot of different things going on here. Some of you, after this reading, I feel this energy, you may want to talk to me about this. Okay, so you can book a reading if you feel called to at 22mysticshop.etsy.com. But Spirit wants you to know that Spirit's really proud of you for what you've been working on. You're going through a lot, so make sure you do your self-care. Take some rest. Keep a journal if you're not already. Keep that shadow work journal. Let your inner child express themselves, okay? So if this reading resonated with you and you want to let me know in the comments, please do so. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you feel called to donate to the channel, you can do so using the Cash App link below. All right, so thank you for being here. I'll see you in your next reading. Bye, pile number 1. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and clear this pile number 1 and we'll get into pile number 2. Alrighty. If you chose pile number 2, welcome to your reading. You have the 2 of Cups. Alright, let's get into your cards first. Okay, you're a legend is what I'm hearing. 2 of Cups, legend. Okay, you could be part of a power couple for someone here. Beloved, radical acceptance. Okay, I'm almost gonna say, we'll see what else we pull, but if you're not in a power couple right now, this might not be your reading, okay? You might want to choose a different one. Okay, radical acceptance, resourcefulness, initiation with the crossing. Someone could be in a spiritual union, okay? Letting go. Okay, so this could be past, present, future. This is like that otherworldly psychic connection, okay? Past, present, or future though, so take it how it resonates. I'm getting mad chill confirmation around my knees right now. We have the frog spirit with renewal. This card's bringing up to me like when you kiss the frog and it turns into the prince. I'm also seeing Taylor Swift. Someone could be resonating with like Taylor Swift vibes or something from her songs. Okay, the puppy's coming over for this one. So I don't know if you have a pet or you feel like you need a hug or whatever. Listen to that. Okay, we have the Mystic Meadow here with the Sanctuary. So someone here could really find sanctuary either within themselves, with the animals. You could work with or transform into the bear spirit or the fox. I'm also seeing this white rabbit queen with the time. Someone here could in particular work with Father Time, like Father Kronos, okay? Okay, so I am seeing someone here, though. You're going to really have to take this how it resonates. Today's piles are more in detail, I feel like, but it's more in detail for many people because it's a general. So I'm seeing this legacy, this legendary partnership. It's like either letting go of it or renewal. Someone could feel at a crossroads. And I'm seeing with this Mystic Meadow and the crossing with the initiation. It's funny because this initiation is a gray area. Okay. And I was just talking to someone about initiation. And it's like there's this gray area of like what that really means or what that looks like for different people, especially in the modern world. Okay, someone could feel like they have to let go of like some family legacy they saw. Maybe you even are in a wealthy family, but you're like a mystic or shaman or guru or whatever that is for you. What do you want to tell him? The puppy wants to tell you something. Come in. Come in. Okay, the puppy wants to be up here for a hug, so maybe you need a hug. Maybe you have a puppy that needs a hug. So what I'm getting though is like you may feel like you have to let go of a person or like a family legacy. I said legacy, which was weird. I'm also hearing the Colosseum. I don't know. You could work with like gladiator energy for some of you. Some of you also, I'm seeing like the fighter's ring. Like maybe you work with, say, karate, or your family owns like this I don't even know how to describe it. It's like a dojo. Okay. Someone here could be a black belt. And when I'm talking about these different, like, basically health clubs or different, like, some of those things, though, they can be like spiritual practices. Okay. So, excuse my overview because you probably have like a highly prominent, like, either gym or dojo, or I'm seeing the Karate Kid. Okay, it's that kind of vibe. So I could be talking to male or female here, and you could actually be a descendant of like a legendary boxer or be a fan of some legendary boxers. Okay, the one I'm seeing is what's the name? I can't think of the name, but there's like mainstream movies about some of these like black boxers. Okay, so take that also how it resonates. Some people don't resonate as like African American anymore. I'm only using the term to describe what I'm seeing. Okay, a man with just sitting there with the red boxing gloves and the white shorts. So that could be someone's ancestor, or that could be like you. Okay, so take it how it resonates. So I'm seeing someone in an initiation. So for some of you, that could be into like karate, into getting your black belt, into martial arts, into what's the other, there's another spiritual, it's like some kind of like Tai Chi. And your initiation for some of you could be like becoming a teacher or like getting certified. Hang on, the puppy has to go out. Okay, so the dog wanted to go out to play. I also noticed my hands are yellow stained from turmeric. So you could be working with turmeric a lot. Someone here could also be becoming like a nutritionist or a dietitian. Okay, so this initiation could be like medical. It could be for a certain discipline or practice, or it could be shamanism. It could be a psychic initiation. Okay, we have the Judgment card here. That felt heavy. Okay, we have the Apple Dragon with health. Someone here could be a healthcare worker who's letting go. Some of you could be deciding or working through deciding, like, should you become a, like, some, like, holistic naturopath. So you could have actually already been, like, a doctor. But you could be switching your practice in some form, okay? We do have the World card here. We have the Emperor. Okay, we have the Two of Wands. Let's move this Mystic card down here. Okay, we have the Two of Wands. We have the Four of Pentacles. And we have the Emperor again. Okay, so two Emperors. So with the two Emperor cards and the Legacy cards with the Two of Cups, that's where I'm getting that power couple, okay? You could also have a partner who is just as powerful as you, and it's like too much. For some of you, this is a good thing. And so for some of you, this is too much. You can't have two Emperors. Okay, we also have a male emperor and a female emperor. Someone here could work with people on their body image, body positivity could be, I'm hearing body positivity, smoke. I heard spokesperson, but also spokesperson, okay. Four of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, and the Emperor. I'm feeling this decision coming in that you're being spiritually told or led to. I'm also seeing someone here being like literally a ninja or being a spirit ninja. I'm also seeing ninja warriors. So someone could have applied for that show or been on that show, or their partner could have been. Okay, you have very stable DNA. Right now, I'm not feeling children in this reading. You could have children and you're leading this legacy, but others of you are being initiated or renewing into something that leads you to your legacy. And others of you are like redefining what your legacy is. But the weird thing with these like cosmic Two of Cups card up here is that there's like teardrops into these two cups. And maybe that's what it is. Maybe for some of you, it's like this power couple building a legacy, but maybe like you're either guided not to have children, or you can't have children, or it's something like that. Or someone has consciously maybe chosen not to have children, but like you have this legacy and this like stability. This is like cosmic alchemy. Someone here could also do, I'm seeing like Nacho Libre. Okay, something about that show, or it could be that it's I don't know what that practice is in Nacho Libre, but it could be something like that. Okay, that someone's getting initiated into, or someone that could also be someone's ancestor coming through. Okay, with the Emperor. So someone's also could be having health issues like shamanic illness that you're working through. With the Apple Dragon and the health card, it's like that's I'm I don't know. Someone could also feel like they're the bad apple or bad seed, so they don't want to reproduce. Okay, so I'm getting different messages here. So let's find out what's going on, because I feel like this is someone who has either walked away from their community, walked away from their partnership, or they are very heavily involved and their decisions affect a lot of people. So I'm really getting someone's health issues could be affecting something a lot here, but it's like I'm being guided to tell you to research like shamanic illnesses, because that could be happening for someone or their partner. You may not be conscious of it yet. This could be past, present, or future. So some people, this could be coming. Hearing that song, she'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. I don't really know what that song means, so maybe look it up. I get that in readings actually more often, that song. So I don't know if that means something to someone in particular who watches my readings, but I was watching a newer YouTube reader yesterday as well, and it's like sometimes as readers we don't realize like just little stuff that comes through that we say, it means something big to the watcher. So that's kind of what I feel here. Okay, message of concern. This could be a change in community. There's a message again, an official person. We have a child involved. The lovers are involved. Someone here could have a love child. Someone here could be in a power couple but had a child outside of this connection. Some of this could have been intentional. Someone here could be a power couple who chose to have like a surrogate. There could be legal issues around this surrogacy. For someone, I feel a child could have been removed from the home, like almost like wrongfully. Some of you, this could be describing your childhood. Changing community, official person, mature woman's here, and the great fortune. All right, someone's kid could be reading a series of unfortunate events. Okay, we have the main female. Someone here, I'm being told, reaches into the dark side of the unconscious. Okay, whether you know it or not, or that's your gift, one of your gifts. Sometimes these gifts look really dark, but it's like you have to be able to go to the darkness and like transmute it to bring it to life or to light. Imprisonment, coffin, and courtship. Okay, so someone's partner, this could be past, present, future, or it could be like in regards to you or your parents or family members or known members of the community. So I'm talking to a lot of people right now. With the lovers and the courtship and the imprisonment, someone's partner or business partner could have been locked up. Okay, there was a passing with this great fortune and mature woman. This could be a mother's passing. Someone here could have been in a power couple, and their someone here could have been in a power couple, and their mature woman spouse passed, and this person has a child that maybe the partner didn't know about, and now this person's deciding, do I bring this child in? It's like the child's being old enough to either bring in, or maybe that child's biological mother has passed, and so it's like passed or gone to jail. So it's like now that my power couple partner has passed, and this, like, I'm gonna use in quote, like illegitimate child has their parent has gone to prison or passed. Do I bring them into the community? Do I leave this legacy for them? Okay, so that's not for everyone either, but for someone I see that. Okay. For someone, this is for like one person. Someone here could be a lawyer who was like friends with someone who did agree and sign documents to accept the child if in their custody, if something ever happened to the parents or whatever. And I'm also seeing for some people, you're like the uncle or like the not biological uncle who is taking custody of this child or being offered custody of this child, absolutely you should take this. Okay, if you agreed to that and something happened and now this child's being like knocked, you know, your door knocked on and coming to your doorstep, you should absolutely take that role. Okay, with like disregard how any community members will take this or how it will affect your time. This child is supposed to go with you. Okay. Interesting. Okay, someone could be out of a job, seeing not hiring. Someone here could be out of a job and expecting a child. This is affecting court rulings. We have the family room, the journey, and the bad health. Okay, so also what could be happening is someone could, I'm also seeing someone else being offered like their sister's children or like a sibling's children due to either a passing court ruling or that person being out of a job. Now, someone here could be questioning taking on this parental leadership role. And the reason why is that they themselves could be out of a job or in bad health due to shamanic illness. Okay, so I'm getting like what I'm being told though is like whatever, for those of you that this is resonating and this court system or these people are trying to drop children on you, there's actually one of these children. For some of you it's like multiple children. A lot of you I'm seeing one child, but for some of you it's multiple children. One of these children's actually a healer. Okay, who's gonna, this is a very weird reading, by the way. Okay, for someone here, this child is actually a healer who is going to help you with your shamanic initiation. Okay, they have past life licenses is what I'm hearing. Okay, so don't disregard what's being sent to you. Okay, and for others of you, you actually want children, but it's not coming through. I've seen that play out in a lot of people's lives, and I will tell you that sometimes those manifestations come at different times that you're not expecting. So it's better just to try to let go of that, make peace with where you're at, and just know that what's supposed to happen for you will happen. Okay, for some people go through life and they don't have children, they don't care for children. So if you feel like donating your time or volunteering, you could go and like try to get on with the school or library, like volunteering to read to children. There's other ways you can have these connections in a leadership role and have this mutually beneficial like connection. If you feel called to that, maybe redefine what that looks like. Maybe for some of you it's like you want to be like a kindergarten teacher or something like that. Okay, so some of you, there's these legacies and these parental roles that are coming in, and others of you it's defining what that looks like and coming into radical acceptance. I'm almost hearing someone like shriek about this, like someone really wants it like a baby or something, and it's like your part of the journey right now is just, I'm hearing that song Let It Be. Like let it be. Like the more you shriek and panic and try to force this to manifest, like the less likely it's gonna occur. Okay, so for some of you, I feel like that's a very painful place to be in, like wanting a child and either keep losing them or not manifesting that. You may want to see for some of you, I'm hearing death doula. Some of you may not know what a death doula is. Look up death doula. Someone here could be not aware that actually they are a death doula. And then other people, I don't know what they're called, but there's women in the spiritual community that kind of do like, they work with like womb healings and stuff like that. That could really be something. Someone could want to switch gears and go into womb healing, regardless of not if the outcome is having a healthy living child in the 3D. Someone here really needs this womb healing. Okay, so you could look up someone who does that type of work, or look up like books on womb healing. that type of thing, because you have to clear out the energy space to bring this in and manifest it if it's not aligning right now. Okay, so let me know what's going on in the comments. If you feel like sharing, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell button if you want to be notified of the next readings. I'm sending everyone a lot of light and love. At the time of this reading, it's going into the holiday seasons. So really get in, make some space for your shadow work, and just like be jolly no matter what. Okay, I'll see you in your next reading, pile 2. Bye. All right, if you picked pile number 3, welcome to a reading. You picked the Ace of Cups. All right, to me, the Ace of Cups is like your cup always running over. Fashion witch, okay? You could really love to dress a certain way. You could love crystals. You could be someone who loves like buying spiritual stuff. I'm viewing this as an emotional offering of some sort, though. You could be a cat person. We have the Caterpillar with the Opportunity card. The Vanishing Mirror with the Ego Sublimation. This could be past, present, or future energy for you with this Fashion Witch, okay? You could be a designer. You could sew. We have Eye of the Needle with Intentionality. Okay, we have the Spirit Guardian of Winter with Retreat. Okay, you could lead retreats, or you could be like intentionally retreating this winter. We have the Phoenix card with Transmutation. Okay, I'm getting someone in particular here. Your cat could transmute a lot of energy for you. Your spirit guide, spirit totem could be the cat. Okay, we do have the Bear Spirit with the Healing. So some of you have like the shadowed ego, okay? The mirror breaking and this healing energy. Okay, we have the Cranberry Dragon with Prosperity. I'm getting, for some reason... Alright, welcome back to your reading. My phone had died. Okay, so what I feel like with the Cranberry Dragon, I was seeing cranberry muffins. Okay, someone could be doing some holiday cooking. On the flip side of that, there could be a warning, or someone here could have chronic, like, cranberry... Sorry, someone could have like chronic urinary issues, some type of confirmation, or like maybe look up the spiritual meaning of that could help someone. All right, let's get into your tarot cards. We do have the Moon. I heard Moon Angel. I don't, maybe someone goes by that kind of name. I'm also hearing pseudonym. Okay, Six of Swords. The Moon, the Six of Swords, and this Princess of Cups. Okay, what I've never realized in this card before is she kind of has this cosmic, see if it'll focus on there. She has a cosmic hoo-ha. Okay, do you see that? She has a cosmic hoo-ha. Okay. Someone here could have like Genghis Khan or like Asian ancestry. Someone here could have ancestors that were geishas or geishas. Okay. Someone could have been in the movie The Last Samurai. Or there could be a message for you in that movie. We have the Three of Wands, the Seven of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel that this offering is like returning to you. Okay, some type of energy you've been putting out, or like moon stuff, is coming back to you. Okay, someone here could be heavily involved in like goddess or ancestor worship. Someone could make a lot of money doing spiritual retreats, okay? Someone's like a master manifester here. So what are you moving away from? There's something hidden from you that you're supposed, like your ancestors have been telling you to move away from something. This is almost giving me the energy of someone who can manifest anything, but it's like, it could be like almost your manifestations are like too much, or you're just being redirected away from them. Like at some point you either did or still do like these big or like financially prosperous, spiritually prosperous, like wealthy retreats, but now you could be getting guided away, or like some effect of these retreats, or maybe you're someone who is like gifted with like shattering egos, but it's kind of like maybe your clients or people leaving your retreats have these like shattered egos, like they go through this like spiritual ego death into reframing, but it's too much. It's like they can't handle it. So some of you could have found that your power is so hefty. I'm also hearing like wafty, so you could do something with scent, or you're very what's it called when you, it's like clairaudient is when you hear, but clair something is when you smell. So you get a lot of messages in the smelling, like smell, like from smell. Like you could get smell off your clients. You could get smell off this reading. Like you, one of your stronger gifts is of smell, okay? Or like ancestral smell, or even like at times you could smell like death or rotting. You have some kind of like psychic investigator, or I heard guess for someone. Guess Who, the game Guess Who, you could have been like very skilled at as a child. Someone here could have worked at the store Guess, or does now, and they're wanting to shift into spiritual retreat. So this is like past, present, or future for you. Someone here could really deal with issues with like retail therapy. Someone here could design Nordic wear, or like Renaissance fair wear. But some of you I'm hearing are dealing with like these fair weather friends, or like, I don't know, it's almost like your energy and your intentions are so prosperous and big, and it's like you're very gifted, but it's almost like your gifts shatter people, and they may not be equipped to put themselves back together. Or like, let's give a hypothetical. Hypothetically, someone goes to your spiritual retreat, they get completely activated, they go into this like hibernation phase, and all of these, like, you could even work in genetics, or like genetic activations, basically. Like all of a sudden, like they get activated, their ego gets shattered, they start seeing through the veil and seeing like almost like cosmic spiral stuff. I'm seeing also like cosmic webs, cosmic eggs. They start seeing it all, but then the retreat ends and they go home, and you're not getting reports back of like yeah, like they had this crazy spiritual experience and their ego was shattered and blah 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 blah. You could even be leaving them with the action plan of like how to rebuild, how to go back. Like you could work with CEOs, you could work with executives, entrepreneurs, people in different industries, but you're finding that these people, it kind of like destroys their life, which is like what it's supposed to do. But you have maybe stepped away or stepped back from your work because you're realizing like these people need a safety net, or maybe they need to prepare something, or have other people in their kind of like network before they have this like life altering redirection, rebuilding, blah 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 blah. I'm also seeing people like in the snow globe, but they like shatter out, and for some of them it's like this metaphor of like all the liquid like spewing out of the snow globe. These people, like, this is their ego, their sphere around them, it gets shattered. Like this one over here, And then these people are not able to like manifest their cup out of that. Whereas for you, you are able to, and your method worked for you. You can transmute through all of that. So I don't know, you could be getting like backlash from some people who have been to these events, or the families of these people. Okay. What did the bear say? Healing. Okay, so this is meant to like show you your power. Okay, but it's also kind of meant to show you that, I don't know how you're going to take this part, but maybe not everyone can use those methods or can transmute the energy you have in your life. I'm getting chills on that one. So yeah, I feel like you need to just chill with your cat. You need to kind of retreat and like redirect. It's like what you manifested was not wrong. Okay. And some people had great success here, but I'm seeing that some of these, yeah, like if you don't put on spiritual retreats, or this is a warning for someone who's going into spiritual retreats, make sure the people who are signing up either have a disclaimer of how this could affect them, or kind of like a manual on even like phone numbers for them to call, like, hey, this is a life-altering experience, and when you get back, you may have, even like this could even like shift them and activate them into like shamanic illness, which would be really good for them in the long run. But they could come home really sick and not know why, or they could have like this ego shattering, and then they're like, I think you know what I'm saying. Okay, courtship. This could be leading like people from these retreats to have like bad relationships, bad health, romantic like issues in their partnership, because now like someone hypothetically could leave a retreat like that and they come home, they've had this crazy experience. Well, their partner's like, who are you now? And now their partner's no longer going to be in alignment. Or I could also be speaking to someone who had this crazy experience, or who's going on a winter retreat. You could even be watching this video like in the airport on the way to this retreat. So for some of you, you need to just be aware that on this spiritual pathway, or some of you are going to a retreat, maybe even to become like yoga instructors, or like whatever it is for you. It's weird because we have the family room with this. Expectation. Some of you are going to go on this winter retreat and find out you're pregnant. Okay. Or you're just going to get this crazy idea to put into play. Okay, the family room is tripping me out in this reading. I'm not sure why. Okay, someone, I don't know. Is this like a shadow work thing? Is this like your ego shatters, and then you're like in the family room trying, like, some of you need to not share your experiences that are spiritual with like, yeah, people are going to be concerned about this. Some people could be concerned. You could be also like, depending if this reading is past, present, or future, some of you also could have manifested some crazy, this is okay, I'm hearing different stuff, so let me slow my brain down with the downloads. Okay, so I'm hearing crazy rich Asians. Okay, someone could be seeing, or could have gone on a retreat, or there's a warning here that when you see through the wealth, some people's families, they're finding or learning like your family may not make money in the most spiritually ethical way. Okay, some of you are from wealthy families, and when you go on these spiritual retreats and you see through some stuff, some of you, I'm getting this like sick feeling when you learn the truth of the wealth that some of you have. It could make you sick. This could have to do with a partner, or even like some kind of sugar type of relationship. Okay, others of you are gonna maybe be like disgusted with yourself in the areas of like financials, or like different stuff like that. What's on the bottom of the deck? Main female. Others of you, I feel like on these retreats or in the process of giving these retreats, it's almost like someone here is going on the retreat and someone here is giving the retreat, or someone is going on retreats to learn how to give retreats. Like, there's different people here. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Someone here is coming into their power and their main character energy. But there's this shadow side that comes out. Okay, whether you are the healer retreat guide or you are the attendee. Okay. Someone here could have done some type of craft work or some type of manifesting bad health for someone else. There's something hidden with that returning. Someone here, there's something about this clock and like a watchtower or a clock tower, or someone could feel tapped in with clock towers. Someone's traveling and they're going to see a clock tower and they're going to look at it and remember. I'm seeing someone like mentally transport to like a different era. Okay, with these clock towers. The weird thing is someone here is like going on a spiritual retreat, but may end up staying wherever they're going. Okay. So I don't know. I'm being told to tell you to be prepared for something life altering. Whether you are the practitioner, you give the retreats, and you see how... Okay, there's like different categories. So for someone who's giving the retreats, you start to see how it's weird. There's these orbs, these aura fields. Some of you could give like aura workshops or something, or do like aura photography. You can see how these retreats shift people, or your energy can just like remotely shift their auras. You are going to be shown something about your gifts, and you're really going to realize like you cannot shift people to be like you because they're not like you. Like, you have certain spiritual gifts, and it's going to redirect you on how to use your gifts. Okay, so someone here could have been, it's not like misguided for these retreats or giving these retreats, but it's just like you had to see that to know something about yourself, if that makes sense. Okay. Other people are like packing out to go to like a retreat in another country, or you're in the airport or whatever, and you haven't realized yet that like your whole ego's about to shatter. When you get back, if you go back from this trip, nothing in your life is really going to be in alignment for a certain amount of time. Okay, so just like you've already decided to go down this path, like you're going on this trip. So it's really important to be like open-minded and entering a state of allowing. Okay, like you have to enter into this certain state of existence where you have accepted the call, made these plans, and now you have to allow yourself to go on this journey, which really it's coming into frame for you. You're gonna know what that means. Okay. With the courtship and the lovers, others of you I feel like are going on some certain retreat where you're seeking clarity on like if you're supposed to be in this certain relationship or not. But it's almost like there's this download I've been getting lately about like the answers in the question. Like if you are so heavily questioning something, it's almost like that already is telling you something's up. Because if you're in your ideal, most supportive relationship, I don't think you're sitting around questioning it. Like, I really don't. So it's like Spirit wants you to just view it that way. Okay, like whatever you are questioning, step outside and be like, if my friend told me all of this stuff and they had all these questions and they're not sure, what would I say to them? Okay, so Spirit wants you to like counsel yourself as if you were a friend or outside like onlooker instead of in the situation. That's how you're going to learn to analyze it. Because it's like you already know the answer of like what's up. Okay. what else is going on with this house? Someone could be moving house. Someone could be leaving a wealthy house. One or two of you could be taking actually like a vow of poverty, or going to be a nun or a monk, something like that. I'm not really advising that. For some people, that's too extreme. It can be like, look up archetypes, like extreme ways that archetypes are playing out, because for some of you, that's too extreme. But for a couple of you, you need to go do that to learn something in particular while taking that vow. Okay. So that's cool if you've chosen that. I see that. I'm hearing the living meditation. Someone I listened to, let me know in the comments if you know who this is, because I don't remember where I saw or watched this, but there was this message about someone saw someone doing like a living meditation, like they lived in the church, like someone went to visit a church and they met someone who lived there, who like ran the bell tower. Okay, this person was basically living a active meditation, like living a meditation. Okay, and that's very beautiful. Someone here could be wanting to do something like that. Okay, living a meditation. This Princess of Cups for me is really giving me the message to ask yourself, how can I shift into emotionally, like being emotionally receptive? Okay, because this Ace of Cups is coming in. For some of you, the Ace of Cups is going to humble you. For others of you, this Ace of Cups is like you being open to receive. This is healthy, divine, feminine energy, regardless of if you identify as divine masculine or divine feminine or non-gender fluid, whatever this is for you. Are you open to receive? Because this Ace of Cups is coming in. Okay, as I'm hearing, it's coming in hot. I'm hearing some song about the drip. Okay, so someone could be like caught up in like whatever the drip means to you. For someone here, I'm hearing a nose drip. Okay, so someone could also be into the spirituality or the spiritual community or whatever, and someone here could have some type of like drug habit. Okay, so others of you, this winter retreat could be rehab. That's been coming up on the, yeah, I'm hearing Amy Winehouse try to tell me go to rehab. I said no. This could also be like the preacher, like with the drug habit, or like a preacher who's a drug dealer. Like, I don't know. It's giving like double life. So someone here, it doesn't have to be that extreme as drug use, but someone here is going to be shown kind of like their double life or like something like that. And you're going to choose, like the message I have, this is actually the last message of this reading. Being in alignment is when your thoughts, feelings, and actions align. So what you're saying, what you're thinking, saying, and doing all match up. When you feel resistance and not living in a state of joy, bliss, and authenticity, there could be a chance that it is because what you are thinking, saying, and doing is misaligned. Okay, so that's how you can maybe sit with that, write that down, rewind this video a little bit, write that down, and maybe meditate on that, or ask to receive, like be open to receive downloads, okay, about that in particular. Okay, so that's all I have for your reading today, pile 3. If you feel called to donate, you can do so using the Cash App below. If you want to go into shadow work or talk with me in a reading, you can do so by booking a reading at 22mysticsshop.etsy.com. If you want to like, comment, and subscribe, it helps my channel grow. So I'm sending you a lot of light, love, blessings on your journey. I'll see you in your next reading. Bye.